We are in deep East Texas today. We're out in the middle of the piney woods. One of my co-workers bought a couple 100 acres of land and was in the middle of clearing it and found an old homestead. We don't know anything about this at all. It looks like had a pine tree grow up next to it. It's grown, changed the chimney signal a little bit, so it's been here for a little while. I looked at the bricks. There's no markings on the bricks I can see right off. So I can't read any bricks at all, so I have no clue how old this might be. Back in the 1880s, they started doing a lot of logging through here when they started building railroads in this area and stuff. So it may be an 1880s homestead. It may be newer, I don't know. Like I say, we don't have a whole lot of information. It looks like it's grown up pretty good, so the metal detecting may be a little bit rough. We're gonna get in here, we're gonna find some good stuff. A couple little towns around here were built between the time that Texas gained independence in 1836 and by the time the Civil War. So it may be older than that, but my guess is that it's gonna be 1880s. It was built here when they were doing all the logging and everything here. It looks like right over here, let's go through the bushes here a little bit. Might be the old well. There's a big hole in the ground right over here that indention. I think that might have been a well. I don't know. But we'll get out here and get to look at it. I'm going to find some cool stuff today, and we'll film it for you. Pretty steady 72 here, 71. See on the surface. Maybe not so much so. Here a little bit, fight a little bit of roots. I'm in the middle of the piney woods, so that would explain the roots. I hit something, felt like iron. A lot deeper than what it originally showed, so it's going to be a bigger target than what a coin would be. Looks like I'm moving around here a little bit. There it is. It's got some roundness to it. Maybe a buckle, I don't know. Let me, it's got like a, let me clean it up. Okay, getting like a surface 42 here. Pretty steady hit. That was easy enough. Well, maybe not. A bit wide. I just hit a can or something. Hit it right here. Spoon! Look at that. Got a spoon. Of course, I found the first coin when I didn't film. It was hitting down in the low 70s. I've been hitting a lot of that, but it is a wheat penny. Looks like an older one. It's pretty thin. I don't know for sure. I can't get a date off of it yet. I'm going to have to work on that date, but it does have a date on it. We'll work on it. Have one right here, right on the top. 67. Here's the coin. '67, maybe. Nope. It's Lincoln. It is a heavily worn Lincoln. So it says 1919. Let me go put some water on it. Dug up another coin. I see the imprint here, but I haven't actually came down here and looked to see what the coin is yet. It's a wheat penny. Another wheat penny. Wheat penny number 3. I just dug out a cool little bottle. I'm still getting I'm guessing that's going to be the lid for the bottle that I'm hitting on here. I've just dug out this little bottle here. See if I can see something on it. Ah, it's broken. That's a screw top. Ah, well. Still a cool little bottle. Cool little broken. Which way am I facing my camera? I'm not even facing the camera the right way. Cool little... I think I broke it too. Little screw top bottle. Darn it. Oh well. This is a nickel type signal. About 4 inches down. Nice to find a V-nickel in here. Even a buffalo. Stuck here pointed the wrong way. Stay. Looks like I got it out of the hole. It is a nickel. What's it going to be? I see buffalo. A buffalo nickel. Look at that. Look at that. Happy with that. 3 legs. Look at that. I doubt I get a date off of that. Ha! I'm going back over the hole and look at that. Another buffalo signal. Looks like I got dual buffalo nickels in there. That is sweet. I don't think I have ever dug a buffalo nickel spill before. Get this. See if I can get that off of there. It sounds like it's underneath there. Here's my first hole right here. I think it's more this way. Now that I've done moved everything around a little bit, I might have to re-pinpoint, because I done forgot exactly where it pinpointed at. And I'm going to get my other buffalo. It's right there. Underneath that root. That's a big root too. Sorry I'm blocking the camera. Hopefully it's in this scoop right here. No, it's still underneath here. It's like up on top there. Really don't scratch my buffalo. Like right on the bottom side of that root. As I say, up north of Rut. Oh, looks like I got it. Let's see this buffalo nickel come out of the earth. There it is, right there. It is a buffalo nickel. Ah, it's a nickel anyway. Let me look. That's a V nickel. I got a V nickel. Let me see. There's the head. Looks like 1906. And I still haven't dug a buffalo nickel spill. 1906. Woohoo! Happiness abound. I don't know if I see a V on the back. There it is. I see it right there. There's the V. Flip it over. There's the head. Look at that. Getting a 55 signal. Very well could be an Indian penny. Oh, looky there. It is a penny. It's not going to be an Indian, I don't think. It is a zinc penny. Look at that. Got all excited. Good evening, everybody. We're doing a wrap-up on the patio tonight because my GoPro went dead out on the hunting area, and I was unable to film a couple last digs and do a wrap-up there. Had an outstanding day today. One of my co-workers, worked with him for 27 years now, Milton. He's got a son on the apartment, Josh. He's got another son, Jared. He's got a son-in-law, Jonathan. They've all went together. They bought some land in deep East Texas. It's a couple hundred acres. All overgrown. They're in the process of clearing it and everything now. And in the process of clearing it, they found a stack of bricks which they thought might be an old home site chimney. They invited me to come out and look, do some metal detecting. Thank you very much, Josh. I appreciate the invite. I appreciate you letting me go out there. We had an awesome time, found some good stuff. I appreciate you. Went out there, found, sure enough, it is a chimney stack of bricks. Bricks weren't marked. I'm not an expert on bricks. I don't know how old they are. You can see the outline of the old homestead there. My guess, and it's just a guess, is that it's 1880s. 1880s, railroad started running in that general area, and timber industry. About that time, there was a huge demand for railroad ties, and this is deep East Texas, middle of all the pine trees, and there was a lot of need for the soft pine for the railroad ties. Anyway, I got out there, got to hunting, started out a little slow, but then it kicked in. Had a great time, had some awesome finds. Let me show you some of the finds. I found the typical horse tack up on top. I found a spoon. The spoon is very fragile. It's about to break you. It's not a precious metal. I don't see any markings on it. Found lots and lots of the old canning jars with the porcelain lids on them. They hit as like a high conductor, and dug up a bunch of those. Dug up a screw top bottle. I don't think it's all that old. Dug it up when I was looking for something else. Found another one of these. This is a very short cartridge. Again, it's about the size of my thumbnail. It's rimfire, so I'd assume it's a pistol cartridge. The one I found a couple weeks ago up in Jacksboro was marked P. I would assume that's Peters. This one is marked U. I don't know what type of gun actually shoots that. That's a rimfire pistol with a larger, it's not a 22, it's just a lot bigger than a 22, so I don't know. I didn't catch this on camera. My battery had died. I found a little tin to hold something with. It has actually a little deal in the back to raise and lower it. It was empty. It's it may be a makeup case. I think it might be an aspirin tin or something. I'm not exactly sure what this carried, but it was empty. I looked for some, see if it had some old coins or something in. I found, at first I thought this was an escutcheon. It's made out of copper, But then I looked on the back and it has like little clips where it clips onto something. I'm starting to more think that this is something that maybe was attached to a saddle, or maybe some luggage, some piece of leather or something. It might be an escutcheon. It's very ornate, still in good shape. It was a good find. Got the fishing weight, the regular harmonica reeds. I got 3 Lincoln cents. I got a 1919, a 1922, and I got one here that I can't read the date on it. It need a little cleaning. I'll probably get the date on it. And then I found the proverbial zinc penny out there. Found a metal button. I'm trying to read it on, but it's got four holes in it, so I don't think it's not too terribly old. Then the find of the day. In one hole, I got a no-date buffalo nickel. And then I got a 1906 V-nickel. That made me very happy. I'm very pleased with that right there. We went out there, had a great time. The area has some more potential to it. They were showing me a tree where they'd found a bunch of cork-top bottles laying around it, and a big washing pan in there. Some of the bottles were glass Purox bottles. There's another stone-lined water well up towards the front of the property. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to probably find some more cool stuff. But anyway, that's a wrap-up. We had an awesome time. I appreciate y'all watching my videos. Y'all have a good evening.